Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world, I come in peace and I bring greetings to all of you. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, depending on your location. My people, we are now on a very, very bad time when most of our people in homeland are in mourning due to what has been going on in our homeland. The enemies are intensifying their fight against Biafrans. Since our Prime Minister was not in motion and the new Assistant Prime Minister is doing all his possible best, the enemies are really, really fighting us to extinct Biafrans from the surface of this earth. But my people, God will not allow them to achieve that. Fellow Biafrans, as you can see on this very video, you will see what was captioned there. Simon Ekpa builds and Ngozi destroys. My people, you all know that this Biafra agitation is not all about fight for power or fight for position or anything else other than for us to gain our independence from the hands of the national terrorist nation called Nigeria. And you all know that their intention is to Islamize and Fulanize our land, which we say no to because it is our ancestral land. And the only way that we can secure and obtain all that is by donating money. And as you all could see, on the 30th of July 2024, our Prime Minister devised another means of providing and supporting financially to this very journey of our freedom by introducing IOU loan. That IOU is a process whereby rich Biafrans could donate money, loan that money to Biafra for us to buy our equipment for the defense of our land. Now, on the 30th of that July, PM launched it, and all the cabinet ministers, most of you that will come across this video, will agree with me that all the cabinet ministers were there with the Prime Minister, and no one of them opposed this idea. And it was inaugurated and launched. And people were paying. Even one of my clients, my followers that lives in Belgium, donated 10,000 Ijema, and many others taking advantage of this loan because it is payable 100% when it will be due, and that is when Biafra comes. My people, on the 10th of January, this 2025, Madam Ngozi Orabueze wrote, he said, these 14 individuals pictured trying to scam Biafrans using the IOU loan are not authorized and do not represent the United States of Biafra / Breji de facto government. Do not participate or get scammed by these criminals. So, my people, how do you add this up? I will leave Onyendu's voice here for you to listen to him, where he was advocating for at least $1. You have seen what happened recently in Biafraland, and Ngozi does not talk about it. I'm not against Ngozi. She is a Biafran like myself. But what I'm against is all this division. Because Yakubu Gowon said it, that if he had known that he can get Biafrans by using Biafrans to divide each other, that he would have done that instead of going on conventional war 1967 to 1970, whereby many Biafrans died. So, my people, it's not all about quarreling, dividing Biafrans. No time has these people taken time to criticize Shetima, the vice president of Nigeria, that introduced these terrorists with Buhari. He formed it, and Gumi is the one rearing them like cattle all over the place. No one talks about it. All we do is bicker at each other, talk bad about each other, give each other names, while our enemies are busy killing our people in homeland. Let me allow you to listen to Onyendu, what he is saying here.
You don't contribute. Later you ask us, when is this Biafra coming, sir?
That's how they do.
It's not funny now. It's not funny.
Others came here and they got something. Some of these people, they're the ones that will drive us away. They will say, oh, God brought you to bring Biafra. Biafra has now come, so you can go home and dance there. Let technocrats in America come and run it. After all, I'm a manager with IBM or Google. Yeah. That's what you will say to us. And mark it down. This thing is going to happen. You will come from America to tell us that you are coming from a country in the world. You know how to do it. Yes. That we that suffered and died should get away and say that. Are you doubting me?
Yeah, no. That's what they're waiting for us. I know them. We have the awareness.
Come and join us to make Biafra a possibility. Before it becomes the reality of our time. Ordinary $1 was a problem. $1 became a problem. Can't you afford $1? How come you can't buy your neighbor in a month? You can't afford $1?
Why not?
Because Fulani people are laughing at us. They are counting on that thing you have inside you, that destructive demonic spirit you to question and to argue everything. That's what they're counting on, to colonize and enslave us.
Always.
When they speak, they say, we know you can never be united. We know. Only $1 only. Is it going to kill you?
No. Nothing.
No $1. You're not an IPOB. You don't contribute. Later you ask us, when is this Biafra coming, sir?
That's how they do.
It's not funny now. It's not funny.
Others came here and they got something. Some of these people, they're the ones that will drive us away. They will say, oh, God brought you to bring Biafra. Biafra has now come, so you can go home and dance there. Let technocrats in America come and run it.
Yes, my people, you have all heard Onyendu clearly talking about contribution of at least $1 and the way the Fulanis are capitalizing on our way of dividing ourselves. You all know that we are the target. There is no point for us paying lip service. Biafrans, we should wake up. All this divide and rule is enough. That's what they use in getting us. There is no doubt about it. But I will leave it here for us to use our brain and think. He told us to apply mental toughness. It is not by bickering at each other. It will not lead us to anywhere. I will leave it here. Join me in my evening program today, the 13th of January 2025. All hail Biafra.
Ordinary $1 was a problem. $1 became a problem. Can't you afford $1? How come you can't do neighbor in a month? You can't afford $1? Because Fulani people are laughing at us, they are counting on that thing you have inside you, that destructive demonic spirit to question and to argue everything. That's what they're counting on, to colonize and enslave us.
Always.
When they speak, they say, we know you can never be united. We know. Only $1 only. Is it going to kill you?
No, nothing.
No $1. You're not an IPOB. You don't contribute. Later you ask us, when is this Biafra coming, sir?
That's how they do.
It's not funny now. It's not funny.
Others came here and they got something, including very recently in Tanzania. Because some of these people, they're the ones that will drive us away. They will say, oh, God brought you to bring Biafra. Biafra has now come, so you can go home and dance there. Let technocrats in America come and run it. After all, I'm a manager with IBM or Google. Yeah. That's what you will say to us. And mark it down. This thing is going to happen. You will come from America to tell us that you are coming from country in the world. You know how to do it. Yes. That we that suffered and died should get away and say it. Are you doubting me?
Yeah, no, I know. That's what they already heard us. I know them. We have the awareness.
Come and join us to make Biafra a possibility. Before it becomes the reality of our time.